Ugh. Okay, okay. I need some water. Ooh. Ugh. Ugh. Blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelsey. For those of you who are new, welcome. I am currently expecting my third baby. I am 38 weeks pregnant. You kind of lose track after a certain point, but it is very, very close. I post videos every single Sunday on all things motivational, cleaning, motherhood. So if that sounds interesting to you, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a video. So for today's video is gonna be a little bit different than my typical videos of cleaning and organizing. I'm gonna be telling you what I am doing to prepare for my third baby. I'm gonna show what I'm doing and how I'm organizing some things, and then I'll also put in a couple of lists that you can screenshot if you're also expecting and preparing for a baby. But yeah, so I'm just gonna get right into the video. Okay, so the first category of what I'm doing to prepare for this baby is cleaning. The first thing that I did was deep clean our entire car. I have a video, if you haven't seen it, up on my channel. I will link it here. I just deep cleaned the entire car and installed all the car seats. So now that the car is cleaned and organized and the car seats are installed, I feel ready to bring the baby home from the hospital and go to any appointments and do anything that I need to do with all the kids in the car. So the next thing that I deep cleaned was our entire house. I also have a video on that. If you haven't seen it, I will link that here too. I just dusted, vacuumed, mopped, I did some organizing. But yeah, so basically I just deep cleaned the whole house to get ready for the baby. But like I said, I do have two toddlers, so I don't really expect the house to stay that clean for the next couple of weeks. I'm just gonna kind of do like little touch-ups every weekend. Just do like a quick wipe down of surfaces, quick vacuum, maybe a quick mop if I have time, but just like little stuff like that will kind of keep it clean until we have this baby. So the next part of this category is laundry, and I feel like laundry is just never ending, but I'm trying as hard as I can to stay on top of it. I plan to just kind of throw in a load every single day and just do like a little bit so that I'm prepared whenever this baby comes. I don't have a whole pile of laundry to do. And the last part of this category is just some random stuff that I cleaned, and that includes just some random baby things, baby toys that my children used and this baby will end up using. Baby's car seat, my two other toddlers also used it. Our baby's bassinet was up in the attic, so I wanted to make sure that was also clean for the baby. And the last thing that we cleaned was our strollers. I had to include this clip of my son helping. Don't worry, it was not turned on. He was safe. But I just had my husband power wash all of the strollers in the wagon to get them ready for the baby. All right, so category number 2 of things that I'm doing to prepare for baby number 3 is stockpiling. And I didn't really do this with my first 2 kids, but I think it's gonna be really helpful this time. So the things that I am stockpiling the most are food and just some random household supplies. And I'll actually pop up a list right here so you guys can screenshot it. So with stockpiling, I just wanted to make sure that we had supplies on hand so that we were never in this situation where we were out of something and needed a quick run to the store. It's just, I think it'll be a lot less stressful just having things ready and right there in our garage or freezer or wherever, our pantry. I just think it's gonna help so much with just one less thing to worry about. So a lot of these were on my stockpile list, and you'll see it's just a lot of frozen fruits, some pantry items, things that we use on a regular basis, chicken nuggets, granola bars, mac and cheese. And then in my freezer, I have a big thing of pizza rolls, of course, more chicken nuggets. And on the other side, I have a lot of fruits to make smoothies. Speaking of smoothies, I did also buy this protein powder for just making shakes when I don't have the time for a meal. And then in our garage stand-up freezer, I just have a lot of bread, frozen vegetables, frozen waffles, and frozen cauliflower rice. So just a lot of stuff that we can use with meals. And these are just some of the non-food related items that I got in one of my grocery shopping trips.
And then to go along with stocking up on some household items, I just went around the house and I refilled anything that was getting low just to make sure that I didn't really have to deal with that when we had a new baby.
And then I'm also stockpiling diapers, and that will lead me into our next category, but I'm just gonna quick say that I am stockpiling some diapers for both of my toddlers. And then also we're doing some diapers for this new baby. So the third thing is organizing this baby's closet. And since I don't know if it's a boy or girl, I have boy and girl clothes in the closet right now. It's not very organized, so I'll have to do most of that later. But the one thing that I did do is wash all of the baby's clothes up to, I think it's up to 6 months. I just wanted to have everything kind of washed and in the closet ready to go. So once we find out if it's a boy or girl, I'll just take out the clothes that we don't need and I'll organize the ones that we do need.
So just ignore the random toys in here, but this is the baby's closet. So as you can see, we have some baby clothes. Up at the top is the baby girl and boy clothes. I have them organized by age. And then the hanging ones I also have organized by age. There's little girls over there and then little boys over here. And then I also have diapers in my little baskets. I've also got a bunch of wipes. And then I have some extra baskets that I'll just use them as I organize the rest of the closet. And it's not very organized yet, but at least I'm still able to find some things.
But there's not a whole ton that I can do with the baby closet at this moment. I just kind of tried to organize it the best that I could, and then I'll just have to organize the rest of it when this baby comes. And also I will be doing a complete nursery makeover. You can't really see the whole room right now, but it's not decorated. It's very plain, basic. I didn't really do anything to it, but keep an eye out for that because that will be coming in the future. So on to category 4. This category is just some miscellaneous things that I'm doing to make my life a little bit easier. The first thing that I'm doing in this category is making a bedside station, and this is gonna have some diapering supplies, it's gonna have nursing supplies and pumping stuff.
Here's my little bedside station. I'm pretty sure I got it for $35 at Target. But starting on the top, there's just some random baby stuff. I've got diapers, wipes, burp cloths. And then the second shelf, I just have all of my nursing and pumping supplies. And then on the third shelf, I have my snacks because I get so hungry when I'm breastfeeding. I've just got a bunch of trail mix and then little mini granola bars. And then, of course, I've got my water bottles because I also get really thirsty.
So the next thing that I'm doing is just making sure that I have all of my postpartum essentials in the bathroom ready to go once I come home from the hospital. I would show you guys my postpartum kit right now or include a video, but most of it is packed in my hospital bag. So I'm just gonna include a list that you guys can screenshot. I'll also have most of the products linked below if I can find them. And hopefully that helps you. And then the final thing that I'm doing to just kind of make my life easier once this baby comes is freezer meals. My mother-in-law, she made us a bunch of freezer meals and protein bars and stuff like that. So that is gonna help so much. I'm so grateful for her doing that. Honestly, it's gonna be such a lifesaver because we're gonna be sleep deprived, not feel like cooking, and it's just gonna come in so helpful. And then I also did spend an evening and made a couple freezer meals.
So this is our deep freezer. These are some of the cookies and protein balls and protein bars that my mother-in-law made. And then don't mind it being completely stocked full of random stuff. But underneath this is all of the freezer meals, and it's kind of hard to see because they're pretty packed in there. But I just put them all in Ziploc baggies, and I'll be able to throw them into either the oven or the crock pot whenever we want to eat them.
So that is it for category 4. And moving on to the next category is diet health. So I'm going to be completely honest with you. I have not worked out during my pregnancy, barely at all. And I'm not eating as great as I should be, but there's a couple things that I'm doing just to kind of help, hopefully, with labor and just kind of help prepare my body. Before I move into it though, I just want to say that I'm not a doctor. If you're pregnant, be sure to check with your doctor before you change up your diet or add anything new into your diet and what you're doing. But anyways, so the first thing that I'm doing is just drinking more water. And this is something that I did not do very well through pregnancy. I'm still not doing very well, but I'm really trying to just consciously drink more water. And so the next thing that I'm doing, I'm trying to eat 2 to 3 dates a day. And this one is so hard for me because I cannot stand the texture of them. But I found some research that they're supposed to be really good for labor. So I'm trying the best that I can to stomach them and just hope that they help with labor. And then the last thing that I'm doing kind of diet-wise to kind of prepare myself for labor is drinking raspberry leaf tea. So with raspberry leaf tea, I've just found some research that it's supposed to really help with your uterus and labor. But yeah, so that is everything that I'm currently doing or have done to prepare for the third baby. Hopefully, if you're also expecting, this was helpful for you and you kind of have some new ideas on how to prepare for your baby. But that is everything. So I will see you guys next Sunday with another video.